I really enjoy making these videos as it allows me to express myself and I can talk about literally whatever I want. The internet has grown into such a big thing to the point where people can literally make a living off of expressing themselves. And I for one have always loved talking, and if you met me in real life you would probably think the exact opposite. I've always been quite shy and kept to myself. I never really talked to anyone and I always found it quite hard to make friends. I think over the years I've gotten better with this, but you'd think someone that's shy would not be posting a video of themselves for literally anyone to watch. But I still love it. It's the fact that I'm not actually talking to someone even though I talk like I am, and I have complete control over what goes into the video, so if I don't like a certain part, I can just cut it out. But as I said, I love talking. It can be about anything really. And when it comes to words, I think they mean a lot, as depending on what you say, it can either motivate and lift you up, or can stomp you into the ground and make you feel like shit. Because without words and freedom of speech, we wouldn't have things like music and motivational speeches. Like, do you ever notice the way music just makes you feel awesome? And it's due to the words themselves, the way you craft and put them together, while also changing your tone, your pace, and the words all together to make something that just keeps building and building and building until it hits you like a ton of bricks crashing down from that building. It's the words you use, when you use them, and how you portray them that can really get to people. There's a line in the movie 8 Mile which is about Eminem's life story in the final rap battle that really runs home to me. Don't ever try to judge me, dude. You don't know what the fuck I've been through. And I love this, and I love talking about really anything. And even though my videos aren't necessarily motivational speeches, I don't necessarily try to go for that, but I still love words, and I think the way you put them together, and if you put them in the right order, say them in the right tone, and say them in the right pace, it can really mean something. And even in the gaming community, people need to speak up more because words can really change shit. We've got complete games like 180 flipped over. Like, look at Star Wars Battlefront 2. That game started with a shit ton of overpriced, stupid microtransactions, and you couldn't earn the stuff in the game, or it would take a shit ton of time to earn the stuff in the game. And people fought back. People spoke about it. People cancelled their pre-orders and did everything. And it just shows that you can make a difference. And this is something that I feel as though a lot of people feel as though they can't. Even though people do seem to fight back, I feel as though some people just don't give a shit a lot of the time. And I think this needs to be taken up more when it comes to gaming, because we see so many games that launch, they fail. It's mainly AAA games. You see a lot of AAA games, big AAA games that just come out to be complete and utter shit. Like, look at Ubisoft. Ubisoft is known for releasing bad, buggy, shitty titles, but over time, they fix them and they turn them into some of the greatest games ever made. Like, if you look at games like Rainbow Six Siege or The Division, and I think they're even fixing up For Honor, so they're making that into a better game, which is really cool to see. I like that, and honestly I think I would prefer a better game in the long run instead of just having an average game overall, because I can just pick up the game later on anyway. But seriously, Ubisoft needs to get their shit straight and maybe release games in a bit of a better manner. Just push them back, don't release them in a shitty manner. Ubisoft, you really need to fix this. And if you look at Activision is really doing some scummy shit. Like Black Ops 4, I am not buying Black Ops 4 this year, with you only able to get the Black Ops Pass or whatever it's called in a digital copy of the game. You have to pre-order on the store of your console. That's the only way you can get it. Not to mention them removing the campaign, probably going to be a pretty shitty Battle Royale mode, and I don't even like Battle Royale to begin with. As I've just gotten to the point where now I'm fed up. I'm really just fed up and I'm sick of this bullshit. I don't want to send any money towards Activision's way or anything like that. I'm not sending a single dime towards them. I don't give a shit. I'm not buying any Call of Duty games, any games that's coming out that they're producing at the moment. I don't want to give any money to them because this is so anti-consumer. Activision is known as probably one of the worst companies right now of what they're doing and what they have been doing over especially the past few years with Call of Duty. They just keep trying to milk and milk and milk every single fucking dollar that they can out of it, and it really just pisses me off. I normally don't get angry at companies or anything really in the gaming community. I like sticking to more the positive side of things and just talking about games that I like and things that I'm happy about within gaming. But this fucking pisses me off. This really angers me. I'm so fed up with Call of Duty, I'm so fed up with Activision, I'm so fed up with everything, and this has kind of gotten away from the whole point that I've been trying to make around this video. But what I'm saying is, I think people need to speak up more. Even though people have spoken up, I think if we fought back a little bit more, what am I saying, for fuck's sake, we're not changing this, just, yeah, no, they're not changing their mind, fuck this.